We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily. Hello, and welcome to the meeting of the Webster County Board of Education. We are so glad you have joined us today. Our meeting will begin momentarily.
Hi, Lacey, we got you on. We're getting ready to crack the gavel. Might as well just stay up.
This meeting will come to order. It's a regular meeting of the Webster County Board of Education, Monday, September 8th, 2025, 6 p.m., and we're at the board's office. No school performance, student outcomes.
We'll have one next board meeting for that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Approval of the minutes. Is there a motion to bring approval of the minutes onto the board? So moved. Susan, is there a second? Jimmy.
The only correction we found was under item number 1, call to order. The meeting was called to order with Joyce Markle. It says 9 a.m. It needs to read 6 o'clock p.m. And I didn't see anything else. we didn't see anything else. Joyce found that one.
Susan, Mike, Jimmy, Lisa, did you see any other corrections? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. No presentation, no student disposition, but we do have a delegation.
We do. She didn't sign up for delegation, but since she brought us gifts, we're not gonna make her sign up. Tonight we have.
She was here in time.
Yeah, she was. I just didn't get her paper. So, tonight we have Agnes Koger, former teacher here in Webster County. She has brought us a very, very nice gift, and I'm gonna let her talk a little bit, and we're gonna grab a picture once she's done, and we'll, let her, the floor is yours, Mrs. Koger.
Thank you, and it's exciting to be here this evening, and it's honored to be here with you guys, and I appreciate all the hard work that you do for our county and for our students. I was at a press conference today for the passage of Senate Bill 820?
280.
280, yes, that's right, 280, and it was a bill sponsored by Senator Azinger to put the In God We Trust national motto back in every school in West Virginia, and throughout actually for West Virginia. That was what it was passed for West Virginia. I went to the press conference, and Patriot Mobile, in passing of the bill, there wasn't a passage of the amount of money to sponsor the posters to go with it. So Patriot Mobile, which is a phone carrier out of Texas, volunteered to give money to the cause for West Virginia, to this cause in West Virginia, and they donated $10,000 to give two posters for every classroom in the state of West Virginia. So they bought 2,500 posters for every school to have two for every school in the county. So today, because they are my phone carrier, I got an email from them that there would be a press conference today, and that if I wanted to volunteer to come and pick up those posters for our county and to tell how many that we would need, that I could pick those posters up today. So I went today, picked up the posters, and there are two posters for each school. I got two posters for the Webster County High School and two posters for the Webster County Middle School, although they're in the same building. I still got two for each section, and two for Hacker Valley, two for Glade, two for Webster Springs, and then I got one for the central office.
Yes.
So I really appreciate
That
that.
is, we're very grateful for that. If you guys let me slip out, we'll get a picture.
Which way you going?
I'll go that way.
Okay.
The first time. We'll have Stacy. These are very nice frame, heavy duty. They're not flimsy. They're really nice. So let's get a picture of Stacy. Take a picture. We'll hold each one of these up. You guys want to get in with it? Not really. Okay, so we'll get it. And then we'll look at Thank you so much.
Hey, Agnes, thank you so much. Big round of applause for Agnes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, he's going to deliver them tomorrow.
Happy to do so.
Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Is there a motion to bring the consent agenda on the floor?
So moved.
Susan, is there a second?
That's it.
Jimmy. Payment of bills, fundraisers, use of facilities, and budget supplements.
This is, $25,000 to the West Virginia Department of Education. Was that a refund for the
grant that we had to send
Yes.
back?
There's one there, I had it in my notes that you'd asked about last year. On the front page, the McGraw Hill Education, the Achieve 3000, I think that was brought up, pretty sure it was brought up last year for $11,483. That's SAT prep. The SAT testing prep stuff that we get. I just had my notes, it was brought up last year, so that's why I wanted to tell you this year.
Is that PO for the bus garage to McKinley, is that the final one for, is that the final one for design or what?
Yeah. I believe it was, that was the design, Tammy? The McKinley one for yeah. We're supposed to have a meeting with them soon about that too, to look at the redesign a little bit to try to cut the cost down. It's the bus garage and the SBA stuff too, right? Yeah.
No, it's SBA.
Yeah.
So.
How often do we pay this amount to the West Virginia Board of Risk?
Is that quarterly?
So, okay.
We used to pay it monthly, wasn't it? Yeah, okay.
Any other questions, board members, about payment of bills? Fundraisers, use of facilities, budget. If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now we're down to new business. Is there a motion to bring new business onto the floor?
So moved.
Mike. Is there a second?
Second.
Susan. Number 1, consider approving the health science class, Beth Roberts, to apply for the following grants. STEAM, STEAM, Power, West Virginia grant, and the Creative Aging for Lifelong Learning grant. 2, consider approving MOU with Glenville State University for student teachers 25-26 school year. Hopefully some of them that'll stay.
That's just a year, we do that every year.
Yeah. Number 3, permission to create and post lunchtime tutors at Webster County High School, extracurricular. What will the pay be for that?
Just is it the regular hourly? Is it hourly rate, the regular hourly, 20, what, yeah, 25.
So it's not their hourly rate,
It's the 25, it's the extracurricular,
extracurricular.
25, right? Yeah.
How many are we doing?
I think he's wanting to start out with posting, I think he said 3 to start with, maybe. Don't hold me to that one. This is just to get some extra help. Mr. Marker was the one that wanted to, they got step 7, I think it's great. I think it's a great idea.
Oh, so that they have money that's gonna pay for this other step 7 money.
They're using, is that right, Tammy? Step 7? Oh, okay, I thought it was. I think that's it. I'll find out.
Okay.
Allison might have had some title monies to that as well. I know the next one's title money funds.
Number 4, permission to create and post county-wide McKinney-Vento family engagement
Liaison.
liaison.
That,
Title
your
I funds extracurricular.
current minutes show that the agenda shows McKinney-Vento liaison. We had to change that per policy and make that say McKinney-Vento family engagement liaison as well.
Now, what will they do though exactly?
So I gave you a packet right here. It's got paper clipped together. It's going to be I don't really want to read to you, but
That's
I mean, everything's there. That it has what the idea of what Dr. Powell wants that person to do, her and Chelsea. And then if you look, that's the job postings, the first group of papers that are stapled together. And then you'll see their schedule on which is, I think, a little bit better idea of what they're going to be doing. Of things they're going to be doing during holidays, monthly, and weekly, even weekly schedule.
Now, this is a professional.
Yes. And then there's a documentation log. And the tutors are Title I monies as well. Dr. Powell just confirmed that as well. So it's Title I, not Step 7. Title I.
It seems to me like some of these things that are listed for them to do is the attendance director, who is the McKinney-Vento liaison. For instance, ensure district compliance with all McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistant Act requirements. That should be her responsibility, not an extracurricular person.
Right.
Hiring. And serve as the primary contact for families experiencing homeless, ensuring they understand their educational rights and available supports. To me, that seems like that should be the attendance director's.
What were the other ones? Which ones?
The other one that I mentioned was.
Yeah.
Ensure district compliance with all McKinney-Vento homeless assistance requirements.
Oh,
That
that's,
should be-
that's,
that
I
should
marked
be,
that one.
The attendance director's
Right.
job, not an extracurricular contract.
Well, I like I said, I believe that this person's gonna be working in conjunction with the attendance director. That's not gonna be their primary duty, because it's extracurricular, so they wouldn't serve as that person. I mean, and if we need to remove that, that's why we're here tonight. We're getting permission to create and post this. The posting's not went up yet, so.
I can't imagine, for
If-
$2,000 and to do it over holidays, during holidays, long weekends and closures, dedicate 15 to 30 minutes to calling high-need families to confirm access to food, housing, and emergency resources. And then in the summer months,
Was there, did somebody say another one?
Well, I believe the work with and train school staff, I believe that is also the attendance.
So if we would look at some different wording, like working in conjunction with the county attendance director to help.
Yeah,
Just
because
some-
that, I mean,
okay.
that should be her primary function as the county liaison.
Maintain and update accurate records in compliance with federal and state requirements. Did you say that one also?
No, you're talking about, oh, okay, down here. Yeah, all of those kind of
Okay.
overlap
Right.
what is the main responsibility.
Yeah, we'll adjust the wording to where it says that's not, doesn't make it look like that's what they're doing, that they're doing it with or in, like I said, in conjunction with, alongside we'll change the word, that's no problem.
Because I don't want us to hire somebody and pay them $2,000 to be doing something that is such an important
Sure,
job.
no, absolutely.
In my mind, it's
That's-
a very important job.
It is.
what has the qualifications? Bachelor's degree in education, social work, counseling, or related fields. Families in crisis, at-risk youth, or vulnerable populations.
Yeah, we'll adjust some wording. That's why we bring it to you guys. That's the reason for it, so.
That's where my heart is.
Yes, that's a good place to have your heart. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Any other questions, board members?
One thing under item number 1, under the Steam Power Grant, Hacker Valley was a successful recipient of that grant. Now, here's the part. Tammy, was it $4,600 or 60? I can't remember if it was $4,600 or $6,400. They got a good little chunk of change over at Hacker Valley. They were awarded that Steam grant.
Oh, were they?
Yes, they were. Yep. So
So you mean,
I was thinking
46?
it was around 4,000.
Yeah, she said she thought it was 46, four something. But they were awarded it, so.
So this is a different one though.
This is a new year one. Yeah, this was last year. We just
Howard
found,
Valley got it last year.
we just found out that they just got it, yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Okay, any other questions about 4? Now we're down to number 5, discuss bus routes.
I initially talked to you earlier about bus route and busing with some of these routes and maybe combining some routes. I've talked it over, and I feel like in the best interest of our students and our families, rather than to uproot and change the routes right now, I would like to wait and do that during personnel season. That way families are used to this and we don't just change their daily schedule. I know that can be a lot on families. So we're going to go ahead and repost those positions for the remainder of the school year. And in personnel season, it's very likely you will see, we are going to, Dr. Jeremy Pyle and I and Tammy are going to look at all the bus runs and a possible restructuring of all those runs to some extent. So with the board's permission, I'd like to wait and do that during personnel season. I believe it's cleaner, gives people enough notification of what we're doing, and that's what I would like to do if the board would be okay with that. And that is personnel wise, that's the cleanest way to handle that. I think our personnel director here would agree with me on that.
Any questions, board members? About bus routes? Number 6, consider approving Board of Education compensation policy.
This come out July 1. This policy was to get our former policy, our old policy, up to date and current, and we got it rewritten, and I think Neola helped us out a little bit on that one, I believe, and went out for 30-day public comment, and tonight you will be approving that policy.
Any comments on it?
Stacy, any comments on the policy?
Any other questions about number 6? Okay, we'll be voting on 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
and 6. Bus routes or wait?
Was discussion only.
Yeah. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now we're down to personnel. Is there a motion to bring personnel onto the floor?
So moved.
Susan, is there a second?
Second.
Mike. Number 1, resignations/retirements. Mark Romano, substitute teacher, effective immediately.
We'll do that later. We'll
2,
do a little bit to it, I guess.
consider approving the following terminations due to inactivity for greater than 1 year as a substitute employee for Webster County Schools. Deborah Brown, substitute teacher. George Cutler, substitute teacher. Holly Versamessa, an aide. Janet Mathis, substitute teacher. Jessica Ray, substitute teacher. Jerry Skidmore, substitute teacher.
Mr. Oh, his father.
This is his dad, I thought. I thought he'd been a teacher for something. And then Lindsay Jordan as an aide, and of course she's.
Just real quick, I just want to let the board know that multiple contacts were attempted via telephone and letters. And we sent out 2 separate letters. One letter was sent, nothing was returned. The second letter was sent and advised that by not returning this letter, it is considered a resignation. And or it will not be considered a resignation, it will be forced to terminate your employment. So but that's why they're being terminated. There's no wrongdoings or anything. It was just because they haven't, just due to inactivity.
Any questions about 2, board members? Number 3, consider approving the following extracurricular positions. Anthony Holcomb, volunteer coach. Kara Phillips, principal mentor 2. Kara Phillips, teacher liaison. Jordan Sanford, teacher mentor at Glade Elementary School. Lori Kidd, teacher mentor at Webster County High School. Mike Riffle, HOSA bus run, Webster County High School. Kenneth Kidd, alternative education bus run, Webster Springs Elementary School to Webster County High School. And then Kenneth Kidd, CCL TLC bus run, Webster Springs Elementary School. Any questions about 3 for the extracurricular positions?
Is Kara still living in Webster County? Are they?
I hope it's gonna be a long commute if not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think pretty sure, yeah. They are, okay.
And now we're down to number 4, discuss applicants regarding the middle school football / competition cheer coach position.
I move that we go into executive session under West Virginia State Code 6-9A-4, number 6, to discuss applicants regarding the middle school competition cheerleader coach.
Susan's made the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Mike, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, we're in executive session.
6:22, we're at 6:21.
Close enough.
Red, 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 red.
2, 3, and on number 4, no action taken. So all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And Superintendent, we are down now to Superintendent's updates.
I told you earlier about Hacker Valley receiving the grant. Right now, we have one bus that is in Mineral Wells, West Virginia. Getting ready to get, cameras and some other final details. I hope to have that in a couple weeks. It's got to go through cameras and the state inspector. So once we have that, and we found out our other bus is being built and coming off the line soon as well. Looking to have a bus operator class, October 13th through the 24th, Monday through Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. If you haven't, Lisa and Mike and Joyce have got their SSAC cards. I have Susan and Jimmy's. I'll laminate those before we leave tonight. Sarah can go fire up the laminator for me. Phone cases are starting to come in up at the high school for our locking mechanism, so we're hoping to get that lined out in the next few days.
All of them yet, though?
No, they're coming. They're coming in shipments. Yeah.
So they're just, well, wait till they get them all.
Like to congratulate our the wheel is still on the heel, so that was a good night for us. And benchmarking started this week. Some of our benchmark testing began this week. Webster County High School launched a new digital app. It's called Smart Pass, and it's like a hall pass. A kid signs out with it on an iPad. Smart Pass, and you can track how long the kid was gone, how many times they went to the restroom during your period. It kind of tracks all that, so you can see. You're missing too much class. You need to stay in. You don't every day. You're out of my class 4 or 5 days a week. You got to stop it. So pretty good little tracking system. I like it.
So now, did you say they can see in other classes when they've been out
Yep.
as well?
When they went from when they left and all that.
So is it a device that they?
It's like on a classroom iPad.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Like the teacher will have the iPad and he'll just
Gotcha.
sign off that way. Yeah. Great big news. I'm excited about this. This Friday, I will be going to Charleston to submit our needs project for the SBA for our CTE additions. And got all that turned in, got the amendment, all that done. I'm super excited about that and really, really excited to.
And it's this Friday?
Yeah, I turned in this, but they don't select till November.
Same as
They
the
don't.
Tiger Valley game.
I'll be back in time to watch that. Don't worry. I'll make sure me and my son are here for the kickoff. I
You say
promise.
they select in November?
November, yes. I think it's November. That's on my calendar. I can let you know. And lastly, some really good news as well. Dr. Allison Pyle sent out a email late this afternoon that the Jeff Ezel Fund is now ready to start accepting applications. Dr. Pyle sent a link out for Webster County teachers to start being able to apply to utilize funding for those. And that is all I have this evening. Good stuff, a lot of good stuff happening in our county.
Yeah.
I'm excited,
Yes.
really excited about Friday.
Now, when you go before the SBA,
Yep.
how much money are we asking for?
We'll be asking for right around $6.5 million.
And this is for
Some change.
just the CT, just
There'll be a new addition for the ROTC,
ROTC?
and it will extend off the current ROTC facility and make it larger for a new diesel/gas mechanic CT program.
And the ag, those can be in a classroom?
I'm sorry, I forgot, and the agriculture will be with the ROTC as well.
And the ag too?
Yep, it'll be out from the gym, if we get it, when we get it. Think positive, right? You gotta see yourself getting it before you can get it. But, worked very well, Christian, and, Michael Whitlow, State Department, he's been a great help. And McKinley's done really well helping us get this all ready. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm going to go to Charleston and get it in.
Very good.
Yep, and that was all I had.
Okay, I just have something real fast. As you all know, WVEA and AFT have been working to consolidate, which they just did. And it's called Education West Virginia. And we are one of 5 counties. It's Webster, Upshur, Randolph, Pocahontas, and Pendleton is in our area, and our representative is going to be Jason Rogers. So, but there's 10 regions, and they've got them broken down. So, Mike, you have anything?
Yeah, a couple of things. Where's the Hacker Valley AC at? Did we get the parts finally?
Yeah, the oil's coming in. We should be good to go. It was the new part. Half of it was running enough to cool the building last week, so we should be getting the rest of it and getting that wrapped up. Hopefully, should be just about done. I would say. They just got one of the compressors. Can't believe the way Jeremy explained it, and then it spilled. Some of the oil leaked out. They had to reorder the special oil to put back in it because it has a sight glass, and the oil had went below the sight glass.
So is that AC and heat?
Probably what was put in with the building.
Yes.
What about the bus situation? Do we how many substitute buses are we got them back up?
Yeah, we're good. We're 2 up on our spares.
2 spares.
2 spares up, and then of course, hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll be 3 up.
Are they going to get me a maintenance schedule on that?
So I talked to Jeremy about that. Those are all kept down at the bus garage. He said if you want to go look at them, let him know. He'll go with you one day and he'll help you go through them. But I thought maybe they were up here, and then when I was asked about it, they're actually kept at the bus garage. He said just get with him. He'd gladly go with you. Take a look at them.
Okay, I stopped by that boosters meeting the other day, and they said there's 2 or 3 issues down here at Webster Springs Elementary. The scoreboard, his lighting's messed up on it. It doesn't, you can't tell the scores and stuff on it. I don't know how old that scoreboard is.
Does it have anything to do with all the construction, or no?
No.
They're not connected at all?
So just,
Okay.
thank you. I forgot to put that on my update. We have a call into the Huffman Company, Wayne Huffman, and I have his name and number right here. Jeremy and I are scheduled to call him tomorrow to set up a time for him. They're out of Bridgeport. They get electricians. That company installs scoreboards, but they're not specific to it. They just know how to do it. They have electricians that they subcontract that work on all their scoreboards that they put in. So this guy told me to call him, and we're going to try to get a time to get somebody to come down and look at that scoreboard.
Yeah, before we spend any money, the boosters is looking to raise money for a new one. So
Okay.
just to see what.
Well, it might be, if it's something simple.
It's something simple, yeah.
Yeah, Wayne Huffman from the Huffman Company up in Bridgeport. They're coming to look at it. Well, they will once we call tomorrow and schedule it.
And they said the press box / concession stand down there, the roof is leaking.
Okay.
And we need a new lock on it. I guess the lock got busted off.
Roof leaking concession.
And they're doing good on their fundraising. I mean, they've got,
They're turning it up, aren't
they're
they?
tearing it up. They've
Yeah.
got about $26,000.
That's wonderful.
Chrissy Williams I just have to say, is doing an excellent job with that bunch.
I've worked with a lot of boosters in my career. I'm gonna tell you something. She's one of, if not the best I've ever seen do boosters. She's
They're
amazing.
looking to get new cheerleading uniforms. They're basically getting ready to order them with just them paying for them. And what else did they say? Sound system for the football field. They're looking to upgrade it. Oh, the homecoming parade's October 9th, 7 o'clock in Webster.
Say it again.
October 9th, 7 o'clock is our homecoming parade. Last year it was in Cowan, this year it's in Webster. Yeah, they've got over $10,000 in signs for the football field in this year. I mean,
Woo, that's great.
they're kicking, doing great. Football sled they mentioned. We're desperate on that one, so they may. I think the boosters are going to do half, and thought they could get half in donations, wasn't it, Stacy? Other than that, I think that's about it that I had.
Susan, you have anything? Jimmy, you have anything?
I just had a question about, some of those individuals that were speaking at the meeting the other day. They were talking about, just the resources and things for our teachers and for the kids. Do we utilize any of
Are you
those?
talking about the guy that talked about the coach?
Well,
Whether
that,
'Cause I don't think he's
and then
been
the
in
other
Webster
one was
County
for,
yet, has he?
right, I don't think so.
Yeah,
And then the other
yes.
lady the other lady that spoke, I can't think of her name, but anyway, there's like 4 regions, and I was just kinda curious.
Yeah,
if we've been utilizing those things.
We have Chelsea uses a lot with the guy that spoke. We use a lot with him. They're good. Yeah, we are using them.
Okay, good, that's, but I know that's like the first lady was speaking, when we're coming to, trying to devise a plan for these kids, we're gonna have to utilize that. If we don't have the resources here, we gotta get those things together. So I was just curious, but, we had some good speakers, and it was informative, and so. Yeah.
You have anything else, Jimmy? Lisa, you have anything? No. Okay, we're down to adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I motion. Lisa, sorry.
Okay,
Lisa, you can have it.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Jimmy, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries.